Hi, Mary G here from New York, and I just wanted to briefly talk a little bit about the Empower Hour call on Monday night. I will be putting the replay number in the blog, so you'll have it to catch it for an entire week until next Monday. However, I hope you got a chance to be on it as it was amazing. Lawrence Tam, 35-year-old retired engineer, was speaking about his story, and it was quite remarkable because he was really looking for something better than the job he was doing constantly because he had no time for his uh, new new wife and family. So being 35 and always wanting to have his own thing and knowing that that didn't look possible for him until he came across internet marketing, affiliate marketing, and he was looking for a system, a well-oiled machine that would just, you could plug in, follow the steps, and do it. And that took some time, but he did finally find Empower Network. And remarkably, he started making more money monthly than he was making annually. And that's pretty amazing. Not so amazing for the people who really do this business. And income varies, and we have income disclosures and disclaimers because it's not typical, because nobody knows how somebody that comes in will do work. They don't know how consistent and persistent they'll be, or if they'll even do anything and follow the system at all. Who knows the work ethics of everybody? However, those who do are following the same kind of enlightenment here, where they are making incredible incomes monthly that are blowing them out of the water. I mean, they're almost obscene that you can't even imagine people can do that so quickly. I mean, quickly, months, not years, and everybody's results varies. So that was interesting. And then he introduced a young couple who I happen to know personally as well from another business that's the coaching and the energy work business. That's wonderful business, and Abram and Nikki were on there, and they too are new to Empower Network, and watching it and not really jumping in, just kind of like seeing what was going on, because they really themselves didn't have the belief, similar to me, looking at Empire Network initially, didn't believe it was true or could work. So they kind of like eyed it for a while, and they had their own business websites and coaching businesses. And those businesses takes quite a few years to build. And to get an authority on and a presence on the internet takes some time. So they were saying how, when they found Empower and they finally decided that, goodness gracious, look, the proof's in the pudding, look what's going on here. 9 months ago, they jumped into it and proceeded to follow the steps, use their techniques in building it, and they have done awesome. And realize that this is an incredible modality, vehicle to literally empower and assist others in empowering other people. And part of the business that we happen to all be in, the Access Consciousness business, is wonderful. It's a very empowering business with some energy work. It's a modern modality. I've talked on my blogs about it. I absolutely adore it. It helped me open up to, actually, I think really opened my mind up to analyze Empower Network now seriously, and really let myself accept and receive the information that Dave and Dave were talking about. Because we have preconceived notions, or we hear things and then we're from our perspective. So when we look at things, it's like we still don't see what's there until we open our minds, expand ourselves, and allow information to come in from a non-judgmental perspective. So at that point, after doing a lot of this work for about a year in Access Consciousness, that's my story about I allowed myself to listen to people who had analyzed it and said, you just might want to take a second look at this and give it a test. And when I did look at it being in that space, similar to Abram and Nikki, I was blown away. It was exactly what I was doing with my teams, the same idea of empowering them to own their own lives, because that's what they came in with me in my company at that time, an MLM company, and said they wanted. And I was building, but they weren't, because they weren't consistent and they weren't doing the activities that help perpetuate the motion of the business. So Empower Network is phenomenal. So when Nikki and Abram were talking, I was just like so excited and proud, because for 9 months they built up incredible income. And the neat thing is, and consistent, and I saw them in Chicago, and that was 3 months before the Denver. And Dave Wood and Dave Sharp always say, in 3 months, people's income double who come to the events, and they keep going. They don't stop or slack off, whatever. They can continue that activity, and it starts to exponentially snowball. And some people come back with double the amount that they made in the last 3 months, this 3 months. So when I saw them, that's what happened. They were not on stage in Chicago, and they were on stage for making over a certain amount of money in Denver. And I was so proud of them, and I said, wow. And I said to myself, if they can do it, I can do it too. I mean, we're all special, we're all unique, we have amazing individual talents, and we do things differently, but the system is the same. And picking and choosing what fits your personality and consistently doing the system from all the training that's within the program is the key to this whole thing. So I'll let you listen to their story. I won't try to paraphrase what they said, but I do love what Nikki said. She made one statement that was really cool. She said that, it was a quote from Gandhi, poverty is the worst form of violence. And that really stuck with me, because, I've been on a spiritual path for, oh my gosh, many, many, many years, ever since I was a young adult, and seriously the last 38 years. And I did notice that there was a big thing about, it's nothing's about the money, and it's materialism and Maya and all that stuff is like in a judgment way not good. And thank goodness I have a perspective of there's no good, bad, right, or wrong anymore, because I maintain a non-judgmental perspective, because I don't know what I don't know, and I do know what I internally do know. Now I'm finding out how much I don't know and how much I do know, and that's the cool thing. But to have a judgment on it screws your whole perspective, so you really can't even see what you're looking at with the judgment attached to it. You don't enjoy it as much. So that was very, very amazing. We wear our badges of, oh, I'm so poor, we're a martyr, about saving the planet, because the planet's not, strong enough to save itself. We don't need to really save anything, but what I feel, in my opinion, of what people really are looking to do is have the joy in their lives, and that sometimes is helping a movement. I feel Empower Network is a movement to empower more people to own their lives, so they're out of the grid, and then they can experience anything that they want if they choose to, go where they want, with whom they want, whenever they want. That's total freedom. That's what Empower Network can give you if you use the vehicle in the way it's laid out, use the products as they're laid out, and they help you do that. But you have to help yourself. They always say you can't, you can lean on us, but you can't whine on us. And I love that, because there's no babysitting here. So take it for what it's worth from someone who's been in the industry now for 7 years, working in network marketing, loving every minute of it, but not finding the full success that I was looking for. Now I see this is where it's coming from, and this is my vehicle now to surpass what I've ever done in the past as well. And it's really exciting to me. Go to my blog. At the end of this video, there will be a website, and that's my blog with Empower Network, and you can click it and see my many blogs. I'm very multifaceted. I love to report and to talk and to share a lot of information from my friends who are very unique, and when I learn something, I like to post it. And I'm also do some training type things that I have learned from being with my teams, learning from my new teams now, leaders ahead of me right now, my mentors. I share that information as well. So I have videos. I've been video blogging now. This will be my 67th video blog, and I've actually blogged about 83. This will be my 84th or 85th blog. So that's kind of fun. So I'm building up my trusted authority in what I'm doing. You can do the same if you have an interest or you have a business. You can just use blogging platform. Simply $25 a month is it's a blog platform website, and it's huge. And when we come out with our expanded ENV2, you'll be blown away how simple it will be to use, as well as you'll have many new whistles and bells on it. Let's put it that way. And that's happening mid-September. So stay tuned. Anyway, join me if it sounds like something that you would like to get on board with, especially if you like to associate with people who are absolutely in the mindset of abundance and helping others do the same. Association is very important. Being around positive people that are making things happen in their lives, oh my gosh, the mentors are just all the leaders are mentors, and we're just following their footsteps, and we're mentoring people because we're on a level that the people coming in are not yet, and it's all a matter of journey. It's a journey, and everybody will get to the top of the mountain, and then we'll have a nice time to play up there, or the beaches of the world. You could choose, or both. Probably both. Both sounds good to me. I love the mountains and I love the ocean. So beaches of the world and the mountaintops of the world. How does it get any better than this? So click my link, join me. I'll see you on the other side, and hopefully you're having an awesome day. Awesome's a choice. Your life's a choice. What you choose to do every second of your life is your choice. And choose for yourself and know in your heart and your head in alignment that that's your choice. And you know what? You could always change it. So don't be scared to risk taking a choice, taking a chance. So join me. Listen to the replay. I think you'll absolutely adore it. The three people's stories and their excitement. They're all three so different people. And I think you'll appreciate it and learn something from it, and it will help you a lot too in your life and your business. So bye for now, and talk to you tomorrow.